Okay, on this one with the cedar, I'm not too happy with the cedar boards that I got. I was told about them at Lowe's and I didn't know, and the guy was fantastic. He was such a help. He said, you know, you don't have to buy those planks because they're so thin. You can buy these boards, but they were lighter in color, and also they're very, very, very porous. And that's what I mainly don't like. So I have to make sure that with the cedar, here's some cedar planks that I glued together because I want some darker color wood. Cedar's beautiful stuff. It really is. I would make sure I'm turning it this way, parallel with the wood and not against the grain, because when you go against the grain, it is real bad pitted, extremely bad pitted. It is so bad, it just looks like a disease. So anyway, I mean, it still gets pitted even this way, but it's not as bad, and I can sand it out because when I did this piece, I was able to sand it out pretty well. And it has some beautiful lines in it, you know. Can you see the lines? I don't know. So, anyway, I might be in the light. Hopefully you can see the lines a little bit. So, anyway, it is what it is. This right here is a piece of poplar we'll use for the house part of the bird house ornament. And we will go from there. So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to turn this, and then we'll get to the roof. This will be the roof. Then we'll have to have a plank for the deck, and all I have to do is just cut off a piece and just glue it on the bottom. So we'll go from there, and we'll insert pieces when we need to and build it up. All right, and I'll be back. I went ahead and roughed it out off camera. I need to start using this roughing gouge more. I usually use that bowl gouge to rough it out, and really the roughing gouge is much faster knocking it down. So I found this. I had put it in my drawer down here in case I needed it, and I do. It'll work out well. This will fit real snug right in here. And I'll glue it in. I'll press it in some, glue it in. I'll cut it off way up here somewhere, and then I'll insert it in the deck. I'll take the drill. In fact, what I can do for now, temporarily, well, no, we'll just go ahead and I'll just do that. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do right now. Let's get this on, and then we'll cut it off, and then we'll get going. Let it dry. I'll cut it off way up here somewhere because I don't need that much of an area for it to go into this deck. And hopefully this will work out okay. So we'll see. I think it'll be okay. I don't know. But I'm going to try to turn it. I want to use the cedar wood. And we'll see what we come up with. So I made an indentation here with the drill bit, the same size. Now it started to wobble out a little bit here and there. So I am a little bit concerned about that. But we'll see. See how it goes. Let's see. I'm going to do something here. I'm going to measure how deep this is. Okay. Comes out about right here. I need to mark this. So I need to cut it off right in here. I might cut it off a little longer on purpose. Because if once you remove it, it's gone. But if you don't remove it all, you can still take away some. Easier than you can put it back. Right? Right now is just round this deck, and I might bring it down a little bit. I might wait because I might temporarily glue on a piece over here so I can flip it around on my other jaws, chuck jaws, on this smaller piece, smaller jaws, so that I can insert the top. Then I can turn it back around, cut that piece off, and then insert the finial later. There's a lot of things you got to do when you're building it up, and it's quite interesting. I remember looking at pictures when I first started, and I saw some of these ornaments with the round globe ornaments with the finials. You regulars know what I'm talking about, because I sent you one, Fatwood, with the with the LED lights in. Anyway, when I first started, when I saw pictures of it, I thought it was one big single piece. So I would turn one, but it still didn't look, delicate and slender in areas where it should be and stuff like that. I thought something ain't right. So you can make it like that. There's no problem. I'm sure people do. But I ended up realizing that you have to build that up. Okay, do you see how porous it is? This is why I'm disappointed. Not because the man was being very helpful. He didn't know. See how porous that is? But when I sand it down, it'll lay down and it will smooth out. And the good thing about the cedar wood is very soft, so it sands very easily. So, yeah. Alright, I gotta smooth this bottom out so I can glue stuff on it. Cedar is beautiful though, just like I said before. About that. Just glue it back on. Okay, the tenon part glued on the back side of this broke off. Not a big deal.
Wait for me, I'm not far behind. I know that I can change. Remembering all of those nights beneath the window frame. Don't know why we keep going round and round in the same place. Can't decide to live my life on the ground or in outer space.
Since the wood is so soft, it's still not round. Since the wood is so soft, I need to get rid of that so that it runs smoother. I'm having a hard time using the bowl gouge because it wants to, like, not bump it, but a strong type vibration. And I don't like that because it might break it. So anyway, let me get rid of this area. I thought I had it all the way around. I didn't. Okay, I can't get it too thin because I have to work on this end of the roof and it'll put too much stress on it and break it. So I have to start working on the roof some.
What are you doing, Sylvester? Come over here, baby. Come here. What you yawning for? Come here. Can't see you in the video. Gee. Come here, baby. Come here. Sylvester. Sylvester, you know I'm talking to you. Yes, you do. See, come here. Come here, baby. Come here, little boy. Come here, little sweetheart. Hey, little sweet boy. He's a sweetie boy. What you doing? That's a sweetheart. That baby. That little baby. What's that baby been doing? I love that baby.
Alright, we're going to make the bell. Poplar. The poplar is the dark piece of wood that I have here. I found a dark piece. I'm just saying it since it's a new video for people who may not have watched the previous video. So anyway, oh, my tarp is loose. It's just windy. Oh. Anyway, so I'm going to make the bell. We're going to make the bell, and then we'll make the top part of the finial of the birdhouse. Excuse me. We'll make the top part of the birdhouse. We got the bell, and we got the top tip, the ball, and I'll have to, yeah, I'll obviously have to smooth that off. We'll cut it off with the utility knife, and I'll smooth it out. This will go on the bottom anyway, so it doesn't matter too much on this one. This one does, but I'll get it. We have it finished. Beautiful, beautiful. Now the cedar is it's a little bit darker than this poplar here before I put the Gorilla Clear Glue finish on it. And when I put the Gorilla, I can't talk, it's a tongue twister. When I put the Gorilla Clear Glue finish on there, it made it darker. And that is absolutely stunning. That's beautiful. And then there's the bell. I probably could have, no, I couldn't have. I was wanting to make the bell out of the cedar also, but the cedar is so porous. I showed you guys how porous it was. It is way too porous. And in fact, I had to be careful wood turning this because it's so soft and so light in the hand. It feels like it's almost like air a little bit. You know, it's not that much weight to it at all. I have a couple more drying for me so I can make another roof and stuff like that. But it's beautiful. It really is. Not because I made it, but because it is beautiful. I love it. Now, I saw online, I thought it was something, but it's nothing, that you can make a hummingbird house, birdhouse, but actually you can't, because in real life, hummingbirds do not nest in little houses like this. They do not. It's like a 99% chance that they're not gonna ever, have baby, or you know what I mean, have eggs and stuff like that. Now I vaguely remember when I was putting out some bushes and stuff like that in my yard. I was planting some little bushy trees and stuff that were pretty. It's called a bottle brush bush, and hummingbirds love that bush. It has these red flowers that form on the end. At least mine are red. There might be different colors, and they love to get in those bushes and stuff. I got one out there on the back side of my house, close to the fire pit, in fact. So that's a pretty cool place to put it. And hummingbirds love those bushes. I can't remember if they nest in them or not. I cannot remember. So it would be cool to find out. Maybe do a little bit of research. I might just, look it up and see what they do. I don't know. But actually, the best thing to do is just make a birdhouse ornament, and stuff like that. What I'm doing. Now, these are bigger than a normal ornament would be. Ornaments are probably half the size of this. At least half the size of this thing. So the ones that I have been making, I do call ornaments because you can hang them up. Now this one's much lighter because of the cedar wood. It is much, much lighter. So it is, I believe you can hang this up on a tree even though it's large. So now I do have a twig right there for the perch. So it's absolutely beautiful. I love the color of that cedar wood. That's gorgeous stuff. I was a little concerned about the color of it being so light that it's not going to be as dark as I wanted it to be, but it did turn out dark. Now probably am going to have to put another layer of the Gorilla Clear Glue on here, because it looks like it has soaked it up and it's not very shiny on the roof. Now I could leave it like that if I wanted to, but I prefer for it to be nice and shiny. That's what I want to do. But anyway, so I got this right here that I made for Rebecca. Rebecca, where are you? So anyway, she's a busy girl. She's a busy bee girl. And, hopefully she'll see this video and she will see what she's going to get. I told LP. LP is a friend of mine. And we've been friends for years. So we've known each other for quite a few years. So anyway, that was LP's friend there. So I met her through LP. So anyway, I told him to tell her about the videos and that I was making her this. I don't know that I told him to tell her what I'm making, but that's okay. So anyway, Rebecca, if you see this video, there it is. I got you something beautiful, and I hope you like it. And the bell does ring. And you know what I did this time with this bell? I got fed up trying to get it the string glued down in there and stuff. I finally wised up. Let me touch my screen. I finally wised up and took the drill and actually drilled a hole all the way through to the other end of this. And I had to take the thread. When I took the thread and doubled it down, I had to put a little Loctite glue on there to make it kind of like stiff. And when I did, then I was able to feed it through the hole all the way down and then attach the ball and tie the string to the bell, excuse me. When I tied it through the bell and I have excess string up here, then I was able to pull it up to the level I want it to be, tie it off onto here, and be done. And now it's very good. You know, it rings very well. It's in there very good. That right there, I'm glad that I improvised and I thought about doing it like that. I thought at first to do that, but I thought, no, I can't do that. But actually, I could have. You know, there's lots of answers of how to go about things. So, anyway, we will talk at y'all later. I'm going to go ahead and go, and I hope y'all have a good evening. Until next time, keep it burning and turning. That's right, baby. My baby. Come here, baby. Where are you going? You come in here talking to me and then you want to leave? Why are you leaving me? Why are you leaving, baby? Baby, come here. What are you doing? You want to tell them something? Baby. Oh, you little sweet baby. You come in here talking to me and then you leave. What are you talking about? Sometimes she'll get up on the counter and she'll hop up on my refrigerator. She'll hop way up there, pacing around, and then start moving her head around on stuff and she'll knock stuff down. She's trying to get my attention is what she's trying to do. She's funny like that. She's an attention kitty. All right, that's enough. All right, y'all have a good night. Bye-bye.